Did you see that? STEAM, science, technology, engineering, arts, math, that spells team, and the first annual National Science and Innovation Gala that's going to take place at the Canada Aviation and Space Museum. We're excited to be talking about that today. Christopher Kitzan joins us. Okay, that was really catchy. It just makes it sound so exciting.
Yeah.
So tell us, what is it? What's happening?
Well, this whole evening started with a celebration of 7 award winners from across the country. Okay. So a group of sponsors got together and decided that it was important to celebrate youth innovation. So they put this award together, and 7 winners are flying in from all over the place, from Quebec, from Winnipeg, etc., to be part of this evening. But in order to celebrate them, we wanted to have an evening that would also then draw a lot of other people in.
Of course.
And so we started working with a number of partners here in Ottawa and in Gatineau to determine what we could do. And the idea came to us, playing off the whole notion of STEAM, to create a steampunk evening. So we're going to have an evening full of illusionists, actors, stilt walkers, but at the same time celebrating and focusing on youth innovation from colleges, universities, young entrepreneurs, drones, rovers, you name it, we've got it. I think as you saw from that early intro.
Really beautiful. So those 7 winners, what are the winners of? Can you talk to us about that?
Well, what they're going to be getting, each one of them is going to receive an award of $25,000 that will help them in their post-secondary education. So yeah.
So these are kids that created something.
Yeah. These are kids that have done already a lot more in their young lives than I've done in my entire career.
Yeah,
it's really quite impressive, actually. Just even to see their CVs, they're high school students, and they've created new innovations. They've been involved in their own STEM activities and generating interest across the public. So we had over 200 applicants from everywhere, from all of the provinces, and these 7 were the ones that eventually came up at the
Very
top.
good. So you're creating a gala. This is the first ever. The goal is to do this every year, right? To continue to celebrate this kind of youth.
Right. So what we're really hoping is that all of those out there that are supportive of building STEM into the schools, into our activities, giving youth more and more opportunities to put their hands onto technology and play with it. This is the night where we can all come together, support this particular group, but also then set the basis for future years and to ensure that these scholarships will continue on.
Very good. So there's going to be speakers, things going on, things to hear and see. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about the evening itself.
Yeah. Well, if you come, first of all, there's all of these tinkering stations that we're calling them, and these are being created by the universities, colleges, a number of our industry partners as well. So you'll be able to fly drones, for example. We have some real rovers created by Canadian companies that should be able to move across the floor. We're going to have a wearable technology fashion show at one point in the evening as well. And this is a company from Calgary that incorporates a lot of youth-driven innovation into their shows. And so you'll have lit-up garments and things along those lines. Wow. So there's a little bit of everything. A really neat light show is also being developed that will knock everybody's socks off. So.
Now, when I think of the Canada Aviation and Space Museum, I think of that great big hall where all the planes are, where everything is that where it's going to be taking place?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And a lot of our partners, what's interesting is they've used that environment to create some of the experiences for that night. So the Algonquin graduate students have just developed this amazing virtual reality experience where you'll be able to put on goggles and you're sitting amongst all the planes, and all of a sudden all the planes around you will transform into steampunk aircraft, and then you can play with them. You can do things, move them around, etc. So, and we're not talking minor stuff. The graphics are incredible. The technologies are really something.
That's incredible. Who can go? Who's this event open to?
This is for anybody. Anybody who's interested in being part of a gala. It's a different type of experience than we're used to in Ottawa. So it really is going to be a fun night. Like I said, a lot of actors and all of these activities. We've got another professional chef, Blackie as well, is going to be providing the food for the evening. So we've been very lucky because of all these partners that have come together. We have more than a dozen groups that have invested in this evening to try to build a night that people will remember.
Very good. There are also going to be some honorable speakers. Some of them are still secret. We're not going to be, but so there's going to be interesting things to hear about from big people in our community.
That's right. Meet some astronauts, hint, hint. And, and there will be other opportunities. Some of our senior government officials will be there as well.
That's just really exciting. So the event itself begins at 5:30 p.m.
That's right.
Right? So we can sort of walk in and roam around. And then there are speakers and events and so forth. And it goes right throughout the whole evening, correct?
Yeah, so you can come in, you can start to experience those different sets earlier in the night. At 7 o'clock, some of the stage performance will begin.
Yeah.
We'll give out the awards. And then at the end of the evening, for those who want to dance in the middle of the week, there's an opportunity there as well. So
why not?
It'll carry on as long as people want us to
And
stick.
those young people that won think about it, $25,000 for 7 of them?
7.
For 7 of them. That's incredible. Those will be presented that night.
Yep.
Will we get to sort of meet or hear about what they've done, each of these youth?
Yeah, there'll be short video clips done for each one of them. They'll be brought up on stage to showcase what they've accomplished, and there will be opportunities to meet with them individually as well. They'll be mingling with the crowd all night long. So.
Very good. And is this tickets we need to purchase ahead of time?
Yes, we will have tickets right up to if you show up at the door, there will be some, assuming it doesn't sell out.
Yeah.
And but by all means, please, we're looking for support, and you will not be disappointed. So.
Of course. So, if I purchase a ticket, and we should say that is it casmuseum.technoscience.ca? Is that where we're going for these tickets?
I think it's scienceinnovation.
Even better.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're going to have that up on the screen so everybody can see at home. So make sure that you get your tickets first, and the funds are going towards.
They will continue to be reinvested back in this STEM program and future scholarships, etc. So,
beautiful, beautiful. So it's the first annual, and we're hoping that it's going to continue. It sounds really exciting. I've got to get the date right here. Remind me. So it's happening this May 17th?
It's happening tomorrow night.
So tomorrow night. Today's the 16th already. Holy smokes. Get your tickets now before they sell out. May 17th at the Canada Aviation and Space Museum. If you've never been there, it is so beautiful. For young and old, it's just really spectacular, especially when there's an event in that big room with all of the planes. Thank you so much. Sounds exciting. Congratulations to those 7 people. I'm just interested to see what those beautiful children have come up with. I shouldn't say they're probably teenagers, but still, they came up with some fabulous ideas and won these beautiful prizes. So kudos to all of you. We are going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about balloons. And I may have to try and make a funny balloon something. It'll be comedy for sure. Stay with us. We'll be right back in a moment.